You are not a failure. And I say this because I know for a fact that I cannot be the only one struggling with the overwhelming feeling that I am failing in quite literally everything. And the funny part is, I really don't believe in failure. We misuse the word failure way too much. I think it's a completely inaccurate description of ourselves. Because most of the time when we say, I'm a failure, or I'm failing at life, or I'm failing at X, Y, and Z, it's quite literally not the definition of the word. Failure is when a specific attempt doesn't achieve its intended outcome, meaning individual things that we don't succeed at. I'm an overthinker, but as humans, we tend to lump all of our mistakes and our shortcomings and our underachievements all together in one thing, and we call it one big failure. Much unnecessary stress on the mind and the body. Somehow we turn all of those small imperfect moments into our whole identity. Sometimes it's sad because sometimes we genuinely can't differentiate between one setback and a verdict on our whole entire lives. Failure says nothing about potential, worth, or calling in any capacity. Any setbacks is proof of nothing other than the fact that you tried. It is? Can we call it what it is? Just didn't work. Honest with you. And if I'm being so honest with you, I feel kind of fraudulent making this video, but at the same time, I feel like this video is exactly for people like me. I'm ambitious in my head, but I have so much trouble executing my ambition and turning it into actual potential. And sometimes I genuinely feel like I am just too young to feel as burnt out as I feel all the time. I'm 18, but 80% of the time I feel like I'm far behind everyone else and I am nowhere near where I should be. Which makes absolutely no sense because I'm not even lifespan. A quarter into my lifespan. Lack of motivation, but even as I'm bed rotting, I'm envisioning all of the things that I could be creating and putting out into the world. Scary place. Honest, the world's a scary place. It's a very scary place. I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of falling short in every single way and short in every attempt that I make at achieving my dreams. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. Channel my music, my poetry, my creations, whatever it is that I'm putting out there, it is all my attempt at making my dreams come true. And most of the time it's in small and seemingly insignificant ways, but every time that we put ourselves out there, like it it means something. It absolutely means something. And it has to because I have to believe that. I have to believe that at the end of our lives, like we all should be able to look back and confidently say that we did everything that we could have to live our lives to the fullest. Are you really? Sometimes I just have to look at myself and be like, are you really a failure or are you just tired? Are you really a failure or are you just feeling lost right now? Are you really a failure or are you just having a tough time? Just in leagues of our own. No one is behind us. No one is ahead of us and no one is behind us. It's just us. Everybody else is just living in it. And it's the same for everyone. It should only be dictated. And your expectations for yourself should only be dictated by you. And motivation does not always come before action. Any of the better songs that I have ever written were not because I was sitting there trying to write one. It was because I was doing something else or having a breakdown and I was just like, lyrics. Like, sometimes it is just that way. Until you're ready is absolutely the right move. In other cases, if you know deep down that you're never going to be ready, then you just need to dive in. That big place and big place and it is wide enough for all of us. Where you need to be. And if you don't feel like that's where you need to be, then go somewhere else. Forced contentness will only make you feel isolated and alone. Content with what you have. Like we should all be thankful for like what we have and the blessings that we've been given. Even if it doesn't always seem like it's a loss. And God's got all of us. Or have any type of spirituality at all. I believe that God is redeeming and protecting all of us. Sometimes we have to remove ourselves from the situations that we're in order to thrive. Hard for the life that you want for yourself, just so that way you can be the person that you're supposed to be in any shape or form. That's not easy. It's so worth it. Because the point of this video was to hopefully encourage a few of you. Failures? Can we be resilient? Can we be persistent? Can we be courageous? Can we be anything but failing? Can we be learning? Can we be anything but failures? By being human in the healthiest kind of way. So we'll keep going. I'm still here, and you're still. Kind of sucks right now, but I'm still here, and you're still here. So this video fine. And if you're in a tough spot or feeling alone, there are communities out there. Just reach out. Or if it's calling a friend, comment section, or if it's calling a friend or a family member, or there's several different hotlines you can call, websites you can visit. Like, you have resources. Beautiful day.